And now it's time for Training Camp Today with Neil Roberts and the Minnesota Vikings.
When you're successful and special in an occupation, you're probably not only a hard worker and great at it, but also a visionary. That can be said of Bud Grant. Bud joins us now, and Bud, one of the things that you guys came up with was the zone defense versus the man-to-man, right?
Well, I learned that when I went to Canada. I coached up and played in Canada, but I got up there and the field is wider and longer, and we had a hard time covering everybody, but we started using a little zone in Canada. When I came down to the States, well, now we got a smaller field. The zone might even work better because we have less space to cover, and it worked. And now, of course, everybody uses it with different modifications, but it's been successful there and successful here, and it's part of our game plans now.
You bet. And hey, we'll talk an offensive idea when we come back.
Beach Bar Rum and Sato present Sammy Hagar in the Circle. Saturday, August 28th, Four Bears Casino and Lodge. Sammy, Michael, Vic, Jason. Tickets on sale now at fourbearscasino.com. The Players Club are 800-294-5454. An all-new road trip. Sammy Hagar and the Circle.
It's an SUV kind of summer, and Four Bears has your chance to win. Play the slots to qualify for a 2022 Hyundai Palisade being given away on August 27th. While you're there having fun, check out their new Vegas-style sportsbook and earn a chance to win a trip for two to Las Vegas. Contact the Players Club or Sportsbook or visit fourbearscasino.com for more details. Four Bears Casino and Lodge, your oasis for fun, 4 miles west of Newtown.
We're with Bud Grant, and Bud, of course, along with that zone defense, you and Jerry Burns also created the so-called West Coast offense.
We didn't put that name on it. That was right. Somebody in the 49ers started calling it the West Coast offense. But when I came down here, hired Burnsy, assistant coach at Iowa at the time, came here and we talked about offense, and now we went to a short passing game, which would be a better term for the West Coast offense. And we dumped it off. We had a great receiver in Chuck Foreman and others, but that was a short passing game would probably be a better term than a West Coast offense. But we didn't invent it, but we start using it more than everybody else, and now it's very commonplace.
You think the Midwest offense would be a better name for that?
As we mentioned earlier, the short passing game is a better term.
Good stuff, Bud. Hey, that brings this report to a close. Until next time, I'm Neil Roberts.
You've been listening to Training Camp Today, brought to you in part by Four Bears Casino and Lodge by Newtown, North Dakota, and by Ebenezer's Eatery and Irish Pub in Minot.